Alright, I'm back. Welcome back. Well, not welcome, but thanks for sticking around. It's here, finally, the day I finished Danganronpa. It has been so long, and I am very, very exhausted. It's been a very long ride, and I was gonna start in the game itself, but I saw the game start up, and then Monokuma was out here in the title screen. I'm like, this is just too perfect. We're ending with the bear himself. So, yeah. If somehow you're stumbling across this video and haven't watched the rest of the game, please leave and watch the rest of the streams, because this is big spoilers. Big spoilers for the nature of, like, the main antagonist of the game. So, last time, we found out exactly who... Chapter? That's not right. There we go. We found out exactly who is behind all of this, and the results may surprise you. Celeste is here, what's up? You're just in time. You kinda missed the VR thing, but it wasn't much actually. It was even less than I remembered. But glad you can make it to the actual game. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Once again, Celeste, Sylveon, Runaway Nubs, Vivian is here too. Everyone is here. It's Smash Brothers. So, yes, our suspicions have been confirmed. Last time, we realized that the one behind the whole killing game, the one behind these murders, masterminding Monokuma this whole time, is none other than Junko. The person who we thought died back in Chapter 1. Amazing. Not only that, the spoiler that I got back then, that I did not mention in the video, but sadly affected us all, technically is not true. We were told that someone is not really dead. No, the people who died actually did die. They died, they really did die. It just turned out the Junko we saw die was actually somebody impersonating her. It was none other than Mukuro Ikusaba, who was working with Junko for whatever reason. But now that everything's out there, now I can say that I have no spoilers. Well, no concrete spoilers of what happens next in the Danganronpa games. So, hopefully now, everything will be as blind as possible, and we can all enjoy the game as it was meant to be. Alright, so let me just get back into it. Let me put myself in a mental place. Alright, my eyes are still adjusting to not looking in the VR headset. Junko really died. Well, no. Yes, no, maybe? No. You have to watch the last stream. You absolutely do. I mean, I basically caught you up. Everything up until now was just proving that, like, who actually died. It really was Mukuro, but it was Mukuro, like, as Junko. So now we're got Monokuma cornered. Now we're figuring out what's gonna happen. So, yeah. Without further ado, she's the one. Wait, that's not. She's the one behind this whole murderous situation, this killing game.
She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair. Xanadu times 2.
Oh yeah, Monokuma said Xanadu last time. I still don't know why.
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
What a perfect way to start.
Don't bother trying to deny it.
Yeah.
There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run.
The dead, burned body? Okay, so here's how it was. We proved... let me bring up the evidence. We proved that the tarp was used to take... quote-unquote Junko's body from the biolab that was being used as a morgue. The mastermind used that body in order to create a corpse for people to find. We determined that the multiple wounds on the body were in fact the wounds that Junko suffered when Monokuma killed her. So after proving that, we realized that for some reason Junko was not visible in any of the photos that were given to us as hints by Monokuma. And that's because the face of the Junko we know is not this Junko's. It's Mukuro Ikusaba, disguised as Junko from the moment we met her in the beginning in that school lobby. That's also why, when we were investigating earlier, Monokuma had stopped. Kyoko gave us a DVD showing all of us agreeing to the headmaster's plan of staying here forever. And Monokuma stopped the playback of the DVD right before it got to Junko and Mukuro's parts. Again, because that would reveal that they had switched places. Something that we had suspected all along, but now it's confirmed. Great stuff.
I'll prove everything, right now!
Go ahead and do so, Makoto. Yes! Oh wait, this is the end already? Oh, okay. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Look at all the people. I miss everyone, they're all dead. Oh, Sakura. Mondo. Chihiro. Why did everyone have to die? Look at this fake-ass Junko here. What was the identity of the ultimate fashionista who I met in the main hall? That would be... Mukuro? Mukuro pretending to be Junko. And then... And then Mukuro, having angered Monokuma, got stabbed. Wow, she's like a stand power. Where did the mastermind keep Mukuro's body? After she died, her body was moved to the biolab. Is this putting it in or taking it out? I'm going to assume putting it in. Put it in! But, later, much later, Junko's body was used in order to serve as the cadaver for the death of Mukuro Ikusaba. The mastermind attacked me with something. What was it? The knife found in my very own room. When the mastermind attacked me, who was it that stopped them? It was none other than... Kyoko. Well, no, not that one. This one. Yeah. Or, wait. After their surprise attack failed, the mastermind fled my room. These are kind of like the same thing. Mastermind fled my room. Fleeing. None of these are really fleeing. I'm gonna assume it's this. No, not that one. This one. No wonder they were the same measurements. That was the only way it could have worked out. Maybe they noticed that when they met each other at first, and then they realized they could pull this off for some whatever reason. You missed a lot. Well, good thing we got this recap. Good thing you're here for the last one. I may have deliberately held off playing the final ending of the game so that you could be here for that. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. What did the mastermind do with the mask after they took it off? Put it on Junko's body, who was actually Mukuro. What was the condition of the dead body when I first found it in the garden? It was there. It was certainly not on fire. Not yet. Now the mastermind, looking at all of us, realizing what we were doing to the body, detonated the Mamakuma bomb. Look at her go flying. We couldn't identify the mysterious body because it got blown up. And then there it is. Wait, what? No. Wait, what? That can't be right. Here we go. Now, did I get everything right? I mean, everything I put in fits, but... Yeah, okay, this was already... This was one of these, so it can't be used there. No problem, no problem. You've been around for, like, almost every one of these. I can't... It just feels wrong to not have you present. Looks right, let's do it.
Here's exactly what happened.
been a long time coming,
We met
Junko.
the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here.
As we thought.
But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place.
Oh, Mukuro Ikusaba, who we should watch out for? The 16th student?
And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Gasp. Oof.
But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
What I'm confused about is, was this planned? Was Mukuro supposed to die here? Or not? Did Junko betray Mukuro?
Her body was
Is what I'm
kept
asking.
in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use.
Morbid. It's like, oh yeah, I remember you, the person I killed to get out of my way.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden.
You know, look at this body, conveniently the same measurements as me. Is that all she is to you? Just a piece of evidence to use as you see fit?
She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Wow.
Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
And to think, if Kyoko had never found that profile, we would have never even known about Mukuro. Where did you even get that lucha mask?
So she put on a mask and then attacked me.
Gasp.
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room.
So maybe she never even intended on killing me. Yeah, because then she'd be breaking the rules of the killing game.
Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
I missed this music, honestly. At the end of the last trial, when we didn't have this whole section, it didn't feel right. It felt unfinished.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity.
And yet, we were not fooled for a second. Or maybe we were. The Gray Man is the best Danganronpa character. What, Bald Golem? Precious!
She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder.
You know, you could have taken the time to, like, apply makeup and, like, dye the hair or something. But,
And the one
Wow.
who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
how does a fashionista come up with this? So, what we still don't know is why. Why is Junko behind this entire kill? Why are we even having a killing game? I mean, I mentioned during the VR stream, but I realized that the person we saw got executed in the beginning with the rocket was the headmaster. It was Kyoko's dad. We can even tell because, like, after the execution, he was nothing but a pile of bones. And you can see on the pile of bones, it matched up with the bones we found in that gift box. So, did Junko, like, usurp the headmaster and take over? Oh, I like that
The
music.
real Junko and Oshima.
Is you! Complete! A new
That's the
record!
whole story behind this incident.
Ah, yes.
What do you have to say to that?
Finally, it's all out there. Finally, I can rest. You got nothing to say to that, man.
What? Are you broken again?
Oh, do I have to get out of the filter?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
I have a feeling that's what exactly he's doing.
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over?
Oh, you're still here? What possible hope could you have left as the ultimate despair? Hope has left your body.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
Please don't say climax.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Nani? This is why I left off yesterday. What can you... Oh. Don't explode. Are you transforming? Pinch! Oh! Hi. Oh. Oh, she got blush. She blushing. This is definitely not the person we met earlier. And she doesn't have freckles. Wow! Wow, the freckles were a big clue.
Waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Is that how you sound? That's how you sound. Oh my god, that's silly. Oh yes, I am the queen. Oh. It's a shame that I won't be able to voice this character for very long, considering that we'll only see her here probably. Look at this. Also, I have seen pictures of Junko with the crown. So that kind of also got spoiled. Look at that. Got the Monokuma pins and everything.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world.
Can I have the Mukuri Kasaba voice? I like that better for Junko. I like her little cat mouth. That's cute. Her appearance doesn't match her voice, not in any way.
We've even drawn up the deed already.
Oh
we
yes.
will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
I was giving the wrong person the British accent.
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Okay.
Oh, did you think I was being serious?
Oh.
Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Oh, that's not your voice. Okay. Oh, I like it. She's got a sense of humor. Ha 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 ha. So I still can't serve under you. Can I still do that?
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Well, this is very sad. The voice sounds dead inside. Maybe she is the ultimate despair. This is the mastermind? She's gorgeous. The real Junko Inoshima?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
Oh.
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
I get what you mean, but also you're crazy.
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
100 chihuahuas? I'm pretty sure if 100 chihuahuas combined, they would like melt into a giant dog amalgamation that would attack like kids in a secret lab.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
Is it? Are you starting to remember your previous life here? No. I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. Was it before arriving at school, right? Right? No. First day? I'm assuming before arriving at school, like, this is the true face. Like, in all the magazines.
Right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
Yes, because we know she's a fashionista. She's, like, famous for being a model. Yeah.
And you were on it.
Yeah, there you go. And this is actually noticed this like the very first time we met her. I'm like, her face doesn't actually look like the magazines. And that's when she made the comment like, oh yeah, it's Photoshop. They just like Photoshop everything, you know, make the eyes bigger, take out the freckles, you know, and enhance the chest area. I don't think I didn't notice that.
You have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
What do you mean in the main hall? Yeah, this is exactly what I thought. Like, I don't know if I accept that explanation, but I guess it makes sense. I've seen her on the tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? I have not done this voice in forever. Oh, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Yeah, you know, edited hell and back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real. Or are they?
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
Also, nice Dio pose. Kono Dio da!
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
I can believe it. Also, where'd your crown go?
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist.
I don't... Yeah, I like the other Junko better. She was cool. You're being all philosophical and junk. I don't know if I like that.
Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
Wait, are you twins? You're actually twins?
I know. It's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
But you don't look the same, you just have the same body.
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
They're just fraternal twins that happen to have the same body type. Okay, sure, Japan.
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
No swears. Also, you became metal all of a sudden. You got more personalities than Toko and Toko combined. Wow. They do have similar eyes. Yeah, that's one thing that kind of threw me off. But, you killed your own sister just to make that happen? Heartless. Absolutely disgusting. Do you have a soul?
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Okay, I like that. Despair! I'll never do that again, I promise.
Whoa! She's a totally different person now!
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking bored with myself!
Metal, bro!
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
How could you be a twin born to it?
You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
Shit!
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over?
Well, maybe you should start a frequently asked questions on your website.
Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Oh, really?
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
Oh, you're not even gonna explain it. Like it doesn't even matter.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What? Hello. Hi.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes.
Yo, the voice actress is doing overtime.
The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties.
Viviana getting lewd in chat. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Maybe I'm Junko. Multiple voices for every situation. That's me this whole time!
Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Who's the letdown? The person who's become a murderer?
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way.
What? What, all because you were bored?
Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem.
How? Yo, your family life must have been real messed up.
She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
No, that's Toko.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
That still doesn't explain how we got in all this situation.
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Really? Did she do this voluntarily? Clearly we're working together.
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
The hell are you talking about?
Which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
No, I didn't expect that at all. What? You just jealous. You're just jealous of your own sister.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
Okay, that one seems much more likely.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Can you please stop that? Band? Band. Oh, this is just like that part of Persona 5 where like the... I don't know. I shouldn't spoil... Should I spoil that? No. Can you not do that?
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring.
Okay. I want to see this in Japanese.
So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Seriously? We've done things against Monokuma, but stepping on him isn't really an act of violence. It's just, you know.
Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
Well, that's sad. Yeah, she really wasn't intended to die then. Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
So, you figured it out?
That is very dissonant.
Well, you're right! There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
A very valuable weapon. Lesson? What lesson?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
Considering this is the person behind Monokuma, I think a lot of stuff doesn't bother her.
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary.
Please stop that.
We were the ultimate
I don't-
despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope. I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
You're very messed up.
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
Maybe they should have granted you your wish of not being born.
So that's why for us,
Junko.
it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything.
Anything. I'm very glad that when looking for sprites, I didn't look too far in sprites of Junko. There's so many things here that could have spoiled everything.
We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
Wow, you really do sound like you could have been behind Monokuma.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
Oh, very tragic. Are you sure you're not the ultimate actress or something? Why are there mushrooms on your head? That's probably like a thing in Japanese culture, but I don't know exactly why mushrooms on the head is a thing.
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Kinky.
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands.
Yeah, whoever their parents are, they need a firm talking to.
That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
Super Despario Brothers?
It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that.
Super, 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 super despair?
Super, 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 super despair.
Super, super, super,
It
super.
just feels so good.
Hurt me more, Snake. Again with the Metal Gear Solid.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Lots of things.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair.
Yeah, they go in overtime with the characterization of this new Junko, considering the fact that we only get to see her for, like, this chapter.
After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else.
King Super's despair.
She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
Well, yes.
I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
Nash is here, what's up? Oh, hey, look, it's Junko. No, it's, Mario. Don't you see all the mushrooms?
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary
What's up?
person. You're some kind of abnormality.
I can see that.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Hold on now, nobody said that.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
She makes Toko look like a protagonist.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right?
What are you? You only make people kill each other. You don't actually do the deed. It's like you're going, stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
If this is the perfect human, I don't think humanity should go on.
No. I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, because if anything, I'm perfect. The perfect human. Byakuya Tagami. Oh boy, it's a war between people both with inflated egos the size of Manhattan.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
At least he has a cheerleading squad.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What, you just drink all his blood out of him just now?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
Is he adopted?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Why do you sound like Chie for that?
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Look at that. You should keep doing that. See, that's more cute than your cutesy face.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
I like this. Oh, this voice actress is doing the best she can.
Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight.
Damn
That's
straight.
Exactly
Makoto.
What we're going to do.
Oh, Makoto's
We're going
grown
to
up.
solve all these mysteries,
Makoto's finally grown a pair.
and then we'll have our victory.
Victory.
I can't wait.
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
The memories of your own existence. You're actually not real.
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean I got it! It must
I
have
got it.
something to do with our entrancing exams.
Hey, Toko, only I can say, I got it! Where are all the monkeys? You came for the monkeys. Well, you're looking at one right now. I give Toko too much shit. It's just so easy.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All
Whoa.
the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
What do you mean a few other things? Thinking back to what Monokuma's told us. The memories that were stolen from us and what they must relate it to. they must be related to the motives that Monokuma came up with, right? Yeah, because all
You're
of our
talking
personal
about
reasons
the
for being
motives you
here.
provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
Yeah.
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
Kono dio da.
It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
No, you don't.
So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme of death? A theme of family? What?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme of the outside, right? Human connections. International relations? Yes! North Korea!
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Well, yeah. Wait, are you leading up to something? Human connections, then secrets, then money?
Ding, ding, ding.
A ding,
got it.
a ding, ding.
Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
I wonder who Chihiro
For
showed.
example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
I guess, but I don't know. I feel like if we're still all inside here, there's nothing. If there's nothing we can do about the state of our family, our friends, I mean, at best, it's revenge, not saving them.
It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
I was gonna say that.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
That's a lie. You're not happy. You're not happy with anything.
Okay!
Ah!
Time for the next question!
Can we never see this again, please? This is creeping me out.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
Secrets. For the second murder, the motive's theme was the meaning of life, past, a strong heart. Which is secrets, right? The past.
I got it!
Yeah, okay.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah!
Yeah.
And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Yeah, Junko, what does the theme have to do with anything? There's no theme but death. This is all pointless.
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder, was greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy!
Ah.
Hell yeah, you got it again!
This might be my favorite one. She metal, bro. Headbanging.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain.
A lot of people have to die all at once, apparently.
Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
This was the stupidest motive. Celeste killed 2 people for a castle. And, like, vampire butlers. Lame.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Carlos, what's up? You're just in time for spoilers.
Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Do you like this girl? Is this your best girl? She's crazy. Crazy for all of us. The motive in the case of Sakura's death was... blackmail? Secrets. Blackmail. No. That's it! Monokuma blackmailed Ogre to get her to kill us! Hey, what do you call blackmail? I call doing business. Seriously, you just don't get it. There's no doubt that Monokuma tried to coerce Sakura into killing one of us, but that's not what led to Sakura killing herself.
Shoot!
There was another reason. I mean, I didn't say anything false. Betrayal, right? Because she wanted us to trust each other?
I got it!
Okay.
In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely.
Yeah.
You see,
Sad. This would be way more sad if there weren't mushrooms growing out of her head.
once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly.
Eventually.
How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Yeah, are you going anywhere with this?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal?
All the elements to create the perfect little girl.
These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
Oh, yes, of course.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
Yes, quite, yes, smashing.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
I don't want none of your seed.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment.
But Professor Junko accidentally added an extra ingredient to the mix. Chemical Grandpa. Dang it, Grandpa.
And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope.
Can you quit your bowl? This is all just a game to you because you're bored. All this hope and despair. It's all philosophical. What if we just wanted to live? What if you don't have hope in living? You should know that better than anyone else.
Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Byakuya is saying what we're all thinking.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
Avert your eyes, chat.
What I'm trying to say is,
I'm banned.
the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
Is it?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Is it because we all agreed to stay here? That's why we weren't even phased by living here forever?
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
That's mean.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Because we already lost all hope?
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
I wasn't hopeful to begin with.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place.
That's not true. We saw in the secret ending. We were perfectly fine all having babies with Aoi, and Toko being dead, apparently.
That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
So, is there something wrong with the outside world?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
Well, I know.
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
That is the question. Hoodie, a life, and everything nice. These are the ingredients to make the perfect Makoto. But Professor Junko added an extra ingredient to the mix. Chemical hope. And thus, the Despair Sisters were born. Junko, Mukuro, and another Junko. Just like 3 of them. Yeah.
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair.
Well, we're not gonna give it to you now that we know.
I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you,
Crazy
let
Eddie.
me give you a hint.
Again with the hints.
Really?
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like
Okay.
they say, seeing is believing.
You're gonna show us the outside, aren't you?
I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Oh boy. If everything is destroyed, I'm gonna be so sad. The outside
You
world?
mean the world beyond the school walls?
You haven't even gotten a glimpse.
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Now I kinda don't. If everything is destroyed, then what's the point? How could all this happen in 1 year?
I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair.
You know, I mean, if the world outside is totally ruined, I'd just be happy to live here. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that, right? No, just repopulate the Earth.
Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Well, what's it look like? Oh, hello. Okay, good. Great. You animals! You blew it up! You blew it all up! What? Why is everybody a Monokuma? Did you really... This all happened in 1 year. In 1 year! Alright. We're living in the Monokuma world. It's the happiest place on Earth because it's the entire Earth.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
Little did you know that all of those pictures were actually just from an anime convention. That's gotta be... No, well... Is it staged? Is this real? Is any of this real? How can anything be real if our eyes aren't real? Is it really the... In the span of 1 year, this became the best show on Earth? Just watching us live? Watching the remnants of an old perfect life?
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
I find this very hard to believe. Like, really? You've enslaved the world with media? Oh, wait. That's real life.
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? The whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Do your best, do your best, do it every day.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
My brain doesn't have an ass. Does it? That must be where all my bullshit comes from.
I don't remember. Ain't a fucking excuse no more. Because now it's time for the final class trial.
Yo, Brad, hey, what's up? How you doing? You're just in time for spoilers. It's fine. We got this metal chick all up in our grills. It's time to despair. Wow. Yeah, all this evidence we still haven't used yet. You never seen this lady.
Come on, bitches.
Don't worry about it.
Remember or
Hey,
die.
bad word, don't say that.
What the fuck happened outside?
Don't say that either.
You want us to remember or whatever, but...
Standing right next to
when
her,
it comes
he's
to that crazy,
freaking out.
confusing video you showed us,
Oh, she...
I don't understand a damn thing.
I'm sorry, did that say minus 60 seconds?
What's the meaning of the footage we saw?
Footage we saw.
Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything, huh? Somebody can remember something.
For all of us, what other choice do we have?
I'm guessing... Oh! Okay, got it. Somebody can remember something. If I can't remember if it's all over? How could she show me something so completely incomprehensible and then just say remember? Every one of us has lost our memory. It really is hopeless. Well... Is Toko the key to all of this? Is Toko the key to all of this? her Genocide Jack has a separate memory, and it wasn't erased, apparently? I mean, yeah, she has memory of the outside world. She remembers being a serial killer. Is that the key?
Come on, bitches! Remember or die!
What the fuck happened?
You want us to... When it comes to that crate, I don't understand. What's the meaning? Is this
Chipmunk
another one?
time.
What am I supposed to...
Nobody can remember anything.
No, that's wrong.
That hit detection is very bad.
Actually, she might remember.
Dang. Telling me Toko's actually being useful? Alright, I'll give her credit. It's enough. Toko's had enough. She needs some love.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
Gasp.
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
Toko needs some love and a shower. Ayo! The same joke in the same joke in 2 nights in a row.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yeah, do it. It'll help. For once.
Absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
It's fine. We don't need it. I'm just kidding. Sorry. I already said there was gonna be no more shit given to Toko. Do it.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Help us, Toko Wan Kenobi. You're our only hope. Brad's almost done with his Castlevania Dark Souls run. Ah, yeah. If you guys like Dark Souls, you can check out Brad sometime. Can we get a shout out for Brad again? He's been doing Castlevania stuff. Well, he's been hyped for Castlevania because of that Bloodstain that's coming out. Dark Souls stuff. Yeah, real quick shout out. Oh. That was very adorable if it weren't for the sprite there.
Dun, 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 dun! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Oh yeah. Who knew a serial killer would save us all?
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately.
Here we go. Byakuya knows he can get things done.
Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, she's been out of the loop this entire time.
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Spoilers.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Damn. The meeting of the crazies.
Nice to meet you too.
Just make it out. Make out already.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Wow, she's listening to Hero for once. Look at that Monokuma's. Look at that boy. He's blowing up the World Trade Center. That's not good. Too soon?
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Great.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
Well, that's great.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier?
We're all screwed.
I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Very quiet.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
Oh, that's what we need right now.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
What? The thing that we possibly caused? And in the span of the year, the world's gone to shit. You're telling me the militaries of the world haven't dealt with this? They didn't just nuke the high school?
A tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Well, I think Byakuya would agree to that if you agree to no tongue.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
You say that. World War III. Dang it was North Korea this whole time.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event.
You know, the event. The event that was eventful and evented.
What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Got it.
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago.
What, and everyone just came to the school after that?
It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it.
So did we come to the school as a refuge?
What happened was man-made,
Jesus.
but it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Yeah, it was a sale. Look at that. There's a sale. It's a Steam sale.
And as a result,
It was the most tragic
basically
event.
No time flat.
Damn, it gave in.
The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
Great.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Yeah, that's pretty much what we knew already.
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics.
Why not?
Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
Oh, see that picture with the sale? That's just a regular old Black Friday. Yes. People go crazy when it's near Thanksgiving. Sales to die for.
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Again, Genocide Jill probably might have one of the best voice actresses in this entire game. It's pretty much a toss-up between Genocide Jill, Celeste, and maybe even Junko, just because of her range.
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrels.
Only anime survived the apocalypse. You know what? If anything would have caused and survived the apocalypse, it would be anime, wouldn't it?
Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
Well, shoot.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Anime was a mistake. Hayao Miyazaki. Nah, she should buy that shirt. You can buy a shirt that says anime was a mistake on the Yeti.com. Amazing.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
Everyone panic! Riot! Riot!
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Everyone living person will be dead in 100 years? Well, why? Is it because, did everyone become sterile?
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation.
Oh.
Which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Oh. Oh. Is your family just, totally removed from power? That'd be great, but also terrible.
What? What did you say?
The Kaiba Corporation. There's no way it could possibly fall. Not with me at the helm.
I'm glad to see you took the bait.
Oh, hello.
You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about biting into a middle-aged secretary.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Ah, shoot, I don't know. Okay, so either the Togami family fell, or okay.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
Smashing.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting. I couldn't help it.
I could have probably let that time run out, and it would still go up this way.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
Ah, it's modern game design.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Oh, she's going insane now. She's switching every single sentence.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
Womp womp wow 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 wow.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm sure Toko would help him. Would gladly help him continue it.
I can confirm that his entire family has died. even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
No, he's right here.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Oh, poor Byakuya. He didn't deserve this.
Stop!
I mean, maybe a little bit.
Said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
He's now the ultimate orphan? That sucks. Big oofs.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Well, so much for your stock market, dude.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago!
He's the ultimate hobo. He got fucked a full year ago. Well, now it should have had a baby by now.
Hold on, that doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago.
Yeah, the whole world just in the span of 1 year. What? Monokuma was like the ultimate advertising mascot. Everyone loved him so much they sought to copy his examples and live as he does.
I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
You're only figuring this out now that this has been a long time coming.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Nope.
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Makoto, we already established that everyone's missing memories. You just forgot an entire year of school. Byakuya's ego will deflate a little bit. I'm pretty sure his egotistical head just got pricked like a balloon and it just off into the distance.
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
But no, it was not.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Oh, so we're like third years. We actually came here 2 years ago, and then the tragedy happened 1 year ago. We've been living in post-tragedy for a year?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
That's even earlier than I thought. Wait, what? 2 years ago? What was that? What is that?
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
That Yasuhiro is actually 23.
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So you're telling me that Toko hasn't showered for 2 years?
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
I mean, at this point, who has less information in their head? Makoto or Yasuhiro? At least Yasuhiro is quick to understand what's happening. Byakuya is at a complete loss. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us? If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us? The entire past, from the beginning of time. Our life at Hope's Peak. All of it.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
That is a big chunk.
Nope. No. No.
Oh, no.
I mean, no matter what anyone says,
The Nile. Not just a river in Egypt.
Enough another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
With that much memory loss, I am surprised we're not just like completely turned into vegetables drooling on the ground.
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
That would be insane. Can you imagine losing the last 2 years of your life? The last 2 years of my life have probably been like the most eventful. Like, I started streaming this year. I can't even imagine where I was 2 years ago is like very much, well, it's actually not that different from where I am now, but all my friends have like had their lives completely changed since then. It's amazing.
That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Celeste wouldn't mind losing the last 2 years of your life. Oh, isn't that college? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money wasted. College is expensive, yo.
2 years worth of memories.
Jesus.
I could never lose something like that.
Never lose.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible!
Everyone's saying the exact same thing.
I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Never gone to class. Oh, photos. Photos.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Super old, dude.
Everyone's so conflicted.
Brad would forget how to play Dark Souls and also weigh 400 pounds again. Oof. That's a big... Yeah, that was a big effort, wasn't it? So last 2 years of your life have been the saddest and hardest. Oh. Sometimes you just gotta work through it, yo. I can't... It's... I mean, I can't... I don't mean for it to be sad, but... It's been 2 years. 2 years is a long time, and a lot of things can happen. Best I can say is hang in there, because having to have wasted it all, if it was all just gone, I feel like when you look at where you were 2 years ago versus where you are now, it may have been bad to go through, but you did it, you survived, and that's the kind of thing that shows that you really do have strength. I mean, yeah. Lots of things can happen.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
More? Oh wait, I know. I know the actual evidence. That's fine. Hero is probably... Hero is actually useful for something anyway.
I could
after
never
all.
lose something like that.
We've been living here for hell no! I mean, I haven't got. Heck, I've
Never even gone to a single class!
A single class! Yeah, Brad's got it. Losing 2 years would be all for nothing. You gotta keep charging forwards.
There's something I'd like you to take a look at.
Harness the power of your fighting spirit. People of Earth, lend your strength.
This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
Oh, wizza. That's your handwriting, isn't it?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing.
If I saw my own college notes from 2 years ago, well, I wasn't in college 2 years ago. If I saw my own college notes from my first year, I wouldn't even recognize them. I was so bad at taking notes because college professors went so fast. I literally could not read the notes I wrote.
No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
That's pretty sad. If Sylveon lost the last 2 years worth of memories, he would still believe you're close with your old friends. Oof. Ew. Well, now you know who your true friends are, right? And I got people in my Facebook from high school still, and I barely even said words to them while I was in high school. And we're like, I think, yeah, next year is my 10-year, like, school reunion, whatever. Very depressing. I mean, depressing for everyone. Not really me, I'm just not very social. Depression stream, no! Oh, depression riot. Sadness.
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right?
Is it though? I mean, it's just high school. And after high school, that's not really... Your life doesn't really begin until after high school. It's like, the things you do, the person you are isn't even decided yet. And yet, anime makes it seem out to be like, that's what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. If you haven't made it in the world by the age of 16, then you're like nothing or something.
And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down.
Don't worry, everyone. We can all be friends here. The internet helps us all connect. All that mushy stuff. But seriously, thank you guys for hanging out here. I mean, even if you got no one in your real life, we can still hang out virtually. I mean, I was an only child for I am an only child, and I didn't really hang out with much friends, even like school friends, until high school. Like, I only pretty much just like stayed home and played video games. That was my childhood. So, I don't know. Even the concept of having people watch you play games is something that I didn't even grow up with. So this is even a new experience for me too. Brad cheers with a, let's forge new friendships and be best buds right here. You said it, man. We gonna do it. We gonna persist. We gonna roll, fight the power. I like Gurren Lagann.
You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind.
But
I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
you can't ruin the moment. I was having a moment with chat. Row your boat. That's not the words.
What? We are bored of this world. Every Everyone always talks big,
The
declaring
Queen.
all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out.
Queen of Bull.
This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
I'm getting Persona 4 flashbacks here.
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart? How am I supposed to know that? Nobody's told us. Do we have evidence? Row your boat gently down the sea? Yeah, you're gonna get lost in the ocean if you do that. You're gonna roll your boat down the stream. Down the Twitch stream. But life is but a dream. Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? When I mean, we would have lost our memories after, even at the entrance ceremony. I got my acceptance letter? No, when you fainted.
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
It's a very different high school.
When I first
After
came
that
to
happened.
the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall.
I mean, that's not when you lost your memories, that's just the last memory you remember.
When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow,
Look.
you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh?
Again, with ruining the mood.
So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk.
But that was actually 2 years after you initially thought? Jesus.
I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But it was 2 whole freaking years.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
That is lame.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories?
Honey.
Gone! Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
Now that is creepy. Imagine everyone you knew just like acted as if they were meeting you for the first time.
Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
2 years of friendship.
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
I don't understand why, though, Kyoko was there for 2 years. She only came to the school to talk to her father and cut off ties. And she stayed? Like, what if there were weren't there other students that came? Or were there just like 16 students in this entire class? In the entire high school? Like, I'm very curious if there were like other students. I guess, well, I don't know for sure, but maybe like that's what future games take care of? Not sure.
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
I mean, if you didn't start the killing game, why does there even have to be a killing game?
And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
That's true. That's very true. But is she? Or I'm very surprised you were able to do this, even with like the headmaster getting suspicious of the ultimate despair. So I guess you really did somehow overpower the headmaster. That's very, very unbelievable. Everyone had their memories wiped after 2 years. That's how Leon and Chihiro are in that picture with the biker. Yep. You got it. I also realized, oh, I just forgot what I was gonna say. We never did figure out why Crazy Diamond was on that pickaxe, did we? That's not important right now, is it?
I love you all so much.
Why is this coming out all of a sudden?
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly.
Obsessed much?
It's only natural that I would fall in love.
With everyone?
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it! All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair! Our plan to bring despair to all mankind!
This is some kind of effed up love. The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Do the time warp again?
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst! Everyone was enjoying themselves so much! You were all having the time of your lives!
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
Just something that happened in high school. I still don't believe that. Also, that Buddha statue, I realize I know where that is. It's in Japan, and I have seen it in real life. It is amazing because it's so big. It's like bigger than a building in and of itself, but it's inside a giant shrine. I forgot exactly where that was. Was it in Kanazawa? It's somewhere. It's huge. The absolute unit. In awe at the size of that lad.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
Sad.
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are
Most
you?
of the students. Everyone besides us?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history. And the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro.
I can't either.
Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
I just have the most incredulous look on my face right now.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
Is it now? Oh.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
So get on with it then!
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors.
That's a lot of damage. So are you actually acknowledging that there was a entire class, entire high school of students besides us? Why are we the only survivors then? Did we cause that bloody classroom on the 5th floor?
The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
That's oddly specific.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter!
After the tragedy?
That's right! It was transformed into a shelter!
Meaning, the reason we had to live here the rest of our lives.
I said it twice!
Yeah, you said you were gonna say that once. You lied to me.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
Is it a prison? You just said it was a shelter. The headmaster? Is that why you killed him?
Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated here. Headmaster.
I got it!
The Prime Minister? What, of Japan?
It would only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us.
Kyoko. That look on her face I saw for that split second.
To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside.
Kyoko had already written off her father as a lost cause, and yet he was the one helping us from... He's the one saving us from the world. Again, we were the one that caused it,
That's
apparently.
why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
So we really were supposed to repopulate the world. Well, crap, we just killed each other, like 2/3 of us.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Well, I mean, if you didn't erase our memories... Oh, that's some good art.
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea.
Getting really serious Persona 5 vibes from this. I like it.
He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school.
Fudge.
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe
Kept you inside.
became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
And what, you built Monokuma? Like all the Monokuma robots, and then that control room? I mean, you're the ultimate despair, but you're not the ultimate electrical engineers.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
It's anime, don't worry about it.
By the way, it was you
fine.
yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Keep everything
Under
outside?
the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
Oh. Wow, we did a really good job. I guess Sakura was there to help.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Ironic.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work.
And then she got betrayed.
And thus began the killing game.
I don't like this game. I'm not playing.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
But what caused the tragedy? Was it just also you? Because then it could have just happened anywhere, not just this school.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match.
It was a battle royale? Where are we dropping?
Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
I'm pretty sure there was more hope than just this.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope.
Are they protagonists from the other games? That's just a blind guess.
So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
Everyone's banned. No! What did the mastermind do to show everyone in the world? That was broadcast? Oh, we'll get more testimony. No, it's Hangman's Gambit. Television. Broadcast. Juck. CK. F. Barack Obama. It fits. Shaq. What is CK? What's CK? Hawk. Joak. Jorak. I'm gonna start guessing. Nope. Nope. Heck. H-A-H-O. There's only so many possibilities. Hick. Herrick. Hijok. I don't even know what word this is. What? Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock. Hitchhike. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Nope. Hilk. His sock. His sack. Hijack. I can't believe it took me that long. There's like only one word that fits that. I'm very embarrassed. This gambit sucks.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
It could have been BoJack. There ain't no horseman here. Horseman of the apocalypse. Oh, hi, Mark.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, hi, Jack.
To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
Did the music just suddenly get louder?
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about.
I warned you, you're not supposed to say that.
The world
It's a banned
watched
word.
as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another.
No climax.
Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Hope turns to despair. Despair leads to hate, and hate leads to suffering.
Isn't the power of television just amazing?
You didn't get the memo, Junko. It's all about Twitch streaming these days.
By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
And what did you do to them?
Are you serious? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
How did you get access to the outside? You installed heavy weaponry? Outside?
Expelled them?
I am heavy weapons waifu, and this is my weapon. It fires 4 bullets. Just 4.
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world.
I'd like to see the game that covers that event.
But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
If anything, it's the final rest.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose
the
you
bad
guys
words.
to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built
Why
up
us?
2 years
Why
of
us?
memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Traitor!
Sorry, that's a lie.
Oh, okay.
I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
Yeah, but you erased our memories, so we didn't know that you were our friend. There's a bit of a flawed logic here.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
Not really, since we only just met you like a couple minutes ago. Brad, that's one too many bullets.
You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
I mean, really, if we had just killed each other and got out, wouldn't that even be more disappointing for you? Just to have everyone die Only one person... I mean, I guess the one person who left would be if it met with despair. To a world of Monokuma and Steam sales.
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial.
Yeah.
If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
I would, I guess I'll die.
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
It leads to something.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth? Full of despair? Alright, here's the plan. Everybody pretend to be really happy, and then Junko will be driven to insanity. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless.
Yeah. Yeah. If everyone's family's already dead, if everyone's secrets are already out, I don't think money's worth that much anymore anyway. Everything's on sale.
I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
No, for entertainment of the world.
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Oof. Kuh! Kingdom Hearts!
No, even I can't laugh at that.
I see you've gotten serious.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already.
Now you're just begging? I mean, there's not much else we can do in this situation, but...
So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
Banned.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
I... ship it?
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me.
Ship sunk.
All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it.
There's no helping it. I just remembered that earlier today I saw a dude with the exact same hair as Yasuhiro. All big and floofy. It looked pretty gross, actually. He was very, very homeless.
No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Yeah. Now you have to do the minigame where you, like, shoot dance bullets at our words, and we go, la la la, I can't hear you. See how you like it.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
It really is a role reversal.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
I'm at the mercy of a radioactive isotope?
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself?
Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Let us go. Also, shouldn't everything be done now? I mean, we figured out who you are and what you did. Doesn't that mean we win? Can we just go?
Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure.
Maybe it's all destroyed by now. Maybe it's just like a Garden of Eden.
Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you.
You refuse.
For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed?
Oh, but we did it. Is that what you're gonna say?
What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
Predictable.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
Don't you nudge me.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Big despairs, big cries.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us.
It might be. It might be one called Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc for the PlayStation Vita and PC.
It's murder! Plain and simple!
Murder!
You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
Rawr, Makoto angry.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh?
Yeah, pass that buck. Right, Nash? Mr. Buckle?
But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
Wait, what? Is there a time limit? What? Why? The buck stops here.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about
Yeah.
that little rule, did ya?
What do you mean?
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
You can't do that, though.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair.
What are you gonna do now? Are you going to turn it into some sort of prisoner's dilemma? Make it so that if we vote for the obvious choice, we're all gonna kill each other anyway?
I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished.
What do you gain from this?
If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Okay, this is just a completely unfair version of the prisoner's dilemma. How is this any fair? That means you're gonna vote because you're a student and you're just gonna vote for punishing Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't
Oh.
be voting, of course.
Then what's the point? What? Is there any reason to stress over it?
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
I mean, why would we vote for punishing Hope in the first place? Do you just want all of us to make each other suffer? I don't see why we have a reason for that.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh no, you're saying you will if one person votes for punishing Hope, you'll punish anyone who votes for not punishing Hope. Okay, so it is just a prisoner's dilemma. Sure?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
World's ended. Is there a reason to hate that? Ult!
You mean we just
become immortal? That'd be pretty cool.
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me and make your way to the outside world.
You know, if she had just changed to the sexy teacher sprite with that same line, it would have a very different connotation.
Enter a world fallen
there it
from
is.
grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb!
I still don't see a reason for us to vote otherwise.
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
Ooh, I'll take it.
What? You can't just...
They all planned to die of old age there in the first place? Yeah, that's not punishment. That was the original plan from the headmaster.
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
That's not really any higher stakes than usual.
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down!
Suck it?
Makoto, you're up!
Aye.
Me?
What?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear.
Good.
Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
Wait, why only me though?
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out. ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
Oh, that sounds like a lose-lose situation.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
I mean, you can't really force us to leave. No, we'll just overpower you, and then we'll stay here if it's actually safe, and then go outside if it's actually okay. That's fine. That's great. I don't see your logic here. And we still don't know if the outside is really that bad. Yeah, absolutely. All lies. Oh. Did I have to, like, form a bond with everybody? Considering that everybody I formed a bond with already died? True ending lost. Rip. But that's... Sacrifice me, but that's...
Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished?
Rip.
Don't you have faith in your friends?
I have faith in my friends, and my faith has friends, and my friends and faith have faith in me.
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Did they? Did they? No, they didn't.
Guys?
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
This is all a trick. Why punish me specifically?
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
Oh.
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
What does this all mean?
Kyoko!
No! No, Kyoko, you were on my side!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So,
Is
who
it?
do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
I don't know. Also, for anyone in chat that might be interested, if you're looking for that 500 million limited PS4 Pro, it's up on Best Buy right now. For everyone else, that is a useless piece of information that dates the stream. Oh well. I highly doubt anyone's gonna vote for me. That's how anime works, right? All of our friends coming together because they believe.
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair.
Because we are Nakama.
We're not gonna lose to you.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
Really? The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's this? Oh. Oh. Just give me a second. What could this mean? Wah. That shirt's on the Yeti right now. I kind of want it. Kind of want it. To live in despair? That's not really living at all! Make my argument. Convince everyone that we are worth living for. Photo of Kyoko and Headmaster? It's the only evidence we haven't used yet.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Bullet. Did it? I can refute that.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Wait, that was really what that was?
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In
No.
other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Well, that's just a lie. Wait, what happens if we just died of
All
old
you
age?
will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Sure.
So,
Everyone's
what are you gonna
speechless.
do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
But hold on, what? There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna. Oh my god, that's an automatic fail? Okay, now I gotta think. So everyone's dying, but I can't refute Kyoko's one. And then Makoto says there's no hope left. Uh-oh. I really gotta think this one out. I automatically lose a heart just by letting that go through. You claim that there's no hope left in the world. But if despair is contagious like you say, then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant the seeds of hope inside everyone else. Makoto. Language. Phrasing.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
There's hope.
If I were to die,
Damn it. Crap.
that would be the end
Can I
of
not go
Hope's
back?
Peak Academy.
What is Kyoko's account? I really gotta look at the evidence now. But, okay, that's not useful. Group photo. As long as there's hope.
By the way,
What's one of these is as long as there's hope?
You know.
It's gotta be the photo. I think I
The
missed
only
it.
reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air.
Wow, they're gonna really make me go through all
In
this.
other words, the communal life you've all... All of you
Meh.
you'll have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
How's that fair? You'll automatically lose a heart just by letting it go through.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
That's not it?
If I were to die,
Oh.
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Ooh, okay. I have dots.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
I have dots.
The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
I mean,
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt.
I'm not even sure what else
In
there
other
would be.
words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end. All of you
Photo?
will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death...
Which one of us would still have hope, though?
So, what are you gonna do?
Photo,
Will you
headmaster.
just die? Is that
Yoko?
what you want?
That doesn't work. There's no hope left. You claim there's no hope, but the despair is contagious, and so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant the seeds. I'll use my own hope to plant the
We won't
seeds?
give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If
Hope.
I were to die,
Hope?
that would be the
Hope.
end of Hope.
Hope? Hope? Hope!
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope now! Ooh, a new voice
Fortune-telling
line!
senses are telling me not to leave this place.
Whoa, this is very anime! This is very anime! I like it. I like it. All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place.
But to live means moving forward, right?
Yeah, you tell him, Yasuhiro. Why did I pick you first?
So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we?
Nakama! The friendship. The power of friendship. We'll all do it together! It's happening, it's working!
I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
Yeah, it's worth finding out what's going on. It's worth going out into the outside world, because we'll be doing it together.
So that's why. That's why. No matter what, I need to get out of here.
As a hero, this is the most useful thing you've done in the entire game.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Yeah. Those are right at least 70% of the time.
We won't give up.
Oh.
As long as there's hope,
Oh.
we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
That would be the end of.
I've decided to have faith in
I
myself.
changed the testimony.
By the way, the air outside. The only reason we're okay is thanks to the air.
Oh.
Don't lose hope
Yeah,
now.
do it.
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
I'm just grinning. Well, now I'm just sad because she mentioned Sakura, but we can't let Sakura's death be in vain.
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
Exactly. This is what Sakura wanted.
That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Close enough.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why I
Won't give up.
Yeah! I've made up my mind!
Yes.
We won't give up.
We won't.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give
Put
up.
the hope inside everyone.
if I were to die,
And if I mess up, I'm gonna lose.
that would be the end of
Hope's.
I've decided to have faith.
By the way,
Have faith.
the only reason is thanks to the air purifier. Say whatever you want.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt.
In other words, as soon as
The communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I don't care about that. But also hope on you.
Don't lose hope now.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting.
Okay, cool. Then you'll vote for us, right?
Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Yeah. Oh, this might discourage Bakia. I regret that.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Oh.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
Yeah.
By
the
Yeah.
way,
We're
the
doing
only
it. Last
reason
one.
is thanks to the air.
Byakuya.
Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, as the communal
Oh, this
life
is
you've
so
all been living will
appropriate.
come to- I can keep on living.
Everyone coming together as one.
All of you will have to leave.
You'll have to go into the world outside.
Last one.
Don't lose hope now.
If anyone can help us in this time of need, it's you, Byakuya. That's actually not true, but I'll inflate your ego as much as it takes for us to all make it out of this alive.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
Oh, how lame. I don't need your encouragement. I'll do it myself.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Sure, I believe you, man. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Sure, I'll drink to that.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind.
Yes!
Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
Yeah, now you can have babies with Toko and continue the lineage.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up.
Oh.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Oh, I was wondering
If I
why
were
there's
to
one
die,
more. The music.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
It's happening. I can feel it.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Oh, yes.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here
I'm just gonna let it play out.
is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics
I'm not gonna
lab.
ruin this moment.
Say whatever you want.
Look at this.
I've
Just
made my
hope
decision.
loaded in my chamber.
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Yes.
I can keep on
It's gonna
living
happen.
as long as I
Kyoko, wait for me. I'm coming for you.
All of you will have to leave.
Can't let that hope leave you.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
It'd really suck if I accidentally fired this
I already
bullet.
said I would claim the mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
Yes.
So, what are you gonna do?
It's all playing out like the canonical
You
result.
just die? Is that what you want?
Is it? Nope.
Don't lose hope now.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here.
You tell it.
I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that.
Join forces.
Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand?
It doesn't, because we'll figure it out. We'll get through it. Together.
Could it be that... No, never mind.
Could it be? Could it be that we're all one big happy nakama?
So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck.
Because you're a good luck charm.
I think you came here for a different reason entirely.
To end it?
You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
How would you know that?
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
What? Wait a minute, where did this come from?
And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
Kyoko, you flatter me. Do I accept this honor?
What the?
Ultimate hope versus ultimate despair. Who wins?
What the hell are you?
I'm a monster. The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullet section of my notebook?
So uncool.
I have that bullet now? I wonder if I need to use it.
Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other.
Look at this breakdown.
It's all so uncool, so unhip.
Unhip. We call it unhip.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Oh, this looks familiar. Are we gonna dance again?
Lame, 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 lame.
Or as Leon would say, stupid, 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 stupid. I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still... Oh, the moment of truth. Oh yeah, it's dance. Okay, this is the one time I'll accept this.
What do you want? So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Do I have infinite ammo?
Missy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. What do you want? So uncool.
Fine.
You're unbearable.
I have so little
Hope
life.
is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
No. No die.
You're gross.
Shit.
Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
This is hard.
Suffer from despair.
There we go. Ultimate
Despair
hope.
into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Shut up!
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away.
Yeah, shut your mouth, Junko.
I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on?
It's the little thing we call hope, Junko. Thing you would never had in your entire life. How does it feel? How does it feel?
What's happening?
Oh, yeah. Good timing. Good pacing. Not totally didn't ruin the moment there. Oh, that's it. That's it. The end. We've done it. 116 medals just from that. We choose hope because that's what we do. never give up. Determination wins all.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
Oh yeah, okay, Byakuya, I'll let you have this one. You do the honors.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
If somebody accidentally pulls the wrong lever.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Do it. Monokuma vote. Is it? Bam, bam, bam. How does it feel? Taste of your own medicine.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way!
Well, that's just...
It can't be!
You still don't accept it?
Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use in trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Odds, get your band hammers ready. Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to the school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end.
True despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. And it's my first and last colossal despair. Here at the moment of death. Band. To have the chance of the taste of highest grade despair. The utter failure of my dreams. Band.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now. Band.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this? I think maybe just a little bit.
Anyway,
so are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Like phrasing? Yeah, you're laughing at the phrasing, aren't you? Everyone. Nash, thanks for the bit, for the despairgasm.
hey,
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however,
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko!
No.
Stop it! Stop! I hate those faces you're making! To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me say just one last thing. If you guys want to get up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, from this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there's a very fine line to fighting that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we... Shut up! That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste the despair of death that you only get once in life. So...
Don't get in my way!
Okay. Those are the saddest poohoos I've ever heard.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful!
Yeah, she should try Dark Souls if she wants to despair.
Even a tenth of this despair. Even 100th.
Right. I kinda don't want to continue so that she doesn't die.
I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Crazy.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Alright. Oh, she's willingly going in. He likes it. Is it a hanging? Wait, baseball? Is this every punishment at once? This is every punishment happening at the same time! 1,000 blows. Okay. The cage of death. The burning of the witch. She's meditating. The exit. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh look, it's the blast off from the beginning. Oh my! All right. At least she died happy. All right. Ooh, that was a thing. Cool. Right. Emergency. What's gonna happen now then? That's how everything came to an end. Wow. I mean, she wanted that to happen. I mean, none of us moved in to stop her, but it's pretty harsh. Final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I can't even... I'm still processing all this. Oh, good present. Wow, I'm having... It's over. That's it then. So we're just gonna... leave? We just like... Yeah, now we're just awkwardly standing here. In a school that we may or may not know will be the end of our lives. Now for the second half of the game. Oh yeah, oh you know, this was the first half. We got 2 more months of streaming to go. Even after saying it was all over. It's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. Yeah, this ain't no video game. It's not Ganon's Tower. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, despair. So we're leaving. That's it. We left the courtroom and made our way into the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. Sure is. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Tried so hard.
Hey.
This is it then. We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence. This ending is a bit bittersweet. Yeah. I mean, we were able to leave now, so... What, we face the world? Even if it is ruined, I guess we'll just stick together. Survive in our little pocket. Basically Fallout. We'll just have to dwell. Adapt to our new environment. Learn how to, kill to survive. Ironically, the thing we were avoiding doing. Hunting for meat. Finding any scrap we can to live off on. Oh, I can't even imagine. Makoto, would you do the honors? Oh, okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But, is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. Getting Toy Story 3 vibes? Oh yeah, absolutely. Everyone's united. Everyone's united in their hopeful despair. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here. But you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never specifically said she'd let us leave here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that. But what choice do we have? Maybe!
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true.
There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam them so far up.
Huh? Hey! Where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We were just about to leave the school. Oh? Tonal shift averted. What? Leave? We can go outside? That means me and Master can get married? Maybe not. Tonal shift averted. And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby? I mean, Byakuya did say that was his intent to continue the lineage.
That's enough.
Please, stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far. For a second, I thought that would be a greater honor than anything I've encountered. Wouldn't that be nice? Finally get together.
Anyway,
don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. Byakuya, unless you have hope of finding a girl out there, I think you're stuck with this set. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
Serious?
Maybe when we get out of there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. Wouldn't that be nice? A lie. As peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter how or what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope. Right?
In other words,
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Said it better than I could. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. Is that how you're gonna continue the lineage? First you're gonna find a butler? To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Tagami dynasty. Whatever you believe, man.
I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it!
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna stop you.
Hey.
What are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts? Hiro, you're supposed to let her believe so that she can continue being happy. This is not what she wants to hear after all this.
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat.
Ah, I get it now. We're gonna be farmers. If there's no road, you gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope. You know what, Hiro? You ain't so bad after all.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Agakure's life story is about to begin.
Whoa!
Thanks, Hina. You totally opened my eyes. With donuts?
Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Ah, so touching.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving.
People like me, huh?
If we can get out of there and do something, have some sort of impact,
Then it's the best we can do. We are the hope. We are Hope's Peak. It's our name. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small. So what can we do? Makoto, you're the one that instilled hope in everyone else. It's time for everyone else to return the favor. No. We can probably do anything. Yeah. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
Cue the point where her ghost appears in the sky.
But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
That's right. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
Sure, Yasuhiro. As long as it's free.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
Just gonna go our own separate ways. Just like find our own houses. Call each other up every now and then. Reconnect on
I
Facebook.
can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing.
Yeah, maybe the books... Maybe we can get the books out there as propaganda. Maybe... Yeah, we can spread the word. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, and the world will come together as one.
I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
Sure, Toko. Tell our story. Let everyone know what happened here. That way we can... Our hope can spread. It'll reach far across the land.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
She can write a non-romance story for once. You know, this situation is still kind of romantic if you think about it that way. Like in the sense of like thinking about how the world works romantically. Just this not just the hope, but like the ideals that we're bringing along with us. It fits in a sense.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Yay? Looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm gonna keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. Is that like the sun? Yeah. Am I opening the door? Please don't ruin the tone. Please don't be like a trap. The door began to open. My hands? With our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. What's gonna happen? What is that? What's happening? That's not a nuke, is it? That's it? Wait, that's it? What, did we just get 2001: A Space Odyssey? Yeah, sure, cliffhanger ending. Okay, I'll take it. There are 2 other games to play and an anime to watch. Bittersweet, to say the least. Oh look, there's like the cast and everything. But it's like the Japanese cast, not like the English voice actors. Oh, look at this banger. Oh man, this was great. Gotta play the next 17 games of the series. Really? No, I think I'm good for now. I think I'm good. Oh man, and it's almost 3 hours. That's just perfect. I am still reeling at what just happened. Never would have guessed. Well, I definitely could have guessed what happened. I could have never have guessed what happened now. Like, I have a feeling even the writers didn't even know what to do once everyone left. Like, okay, we have no idea what to write. How to leave off with them entering the world. Let's just make a blinding light and then figure it out if we ever get the budget to make more games, huh? Good stuff. Well, that's certainly a cliffhanger that we'll have to resolve with the next few games. Oh my goodness. When do I think I'll start playing the second one? I need to... Not completely sure. I want to take a break from visual novels, at least for now. Because this was basically my test to see if I could do one. I definitely can. I just have to space it out correctly. Especially since most of my streaming days have just been nothing but this game. Oh, 999! Oh, sure, yeah, another visual novel. Another visual novel by Spike Chunsoft. Oh boy. Les is definitely gonna play the second one. Ooh, yeah, maybe I'll tune in for that, but I won't. I can't promise I'll stay for long because I do want to figure things out on my own too. Oh boy. So, yeah, I was thinking of starting up an RPG soon. Maybe... Nathan, thanks for the host. I just finished Danganronpa. Yeah, what a ride. So, anyone just joining in now, I am not sure what you'll get from this, but me reminiscing. But, thanks for coming by. So yeah, I'm just thinking about what I'll play next. I want to play an RPG. because I think the way I've been doing things lately is the way I want to keep doing things. One ongoing game with like a long overarching story, so like an RPG or another visual novel, and then intersperse that with breaks of like action games, indie games, or even retro games with guests, like Nash's occasional hanging out. So, yeah. I don't know. What should be the next game I play? Maybe... Like, I've been... So, one of the plans I had was, when I finally got affiliate on Twitch, I would play, like, Mother 3 to celebrate, because that represents, like, my favorite game series of all time, the Earthbound series. But, like, I've replayed Earthbound enough times recently. I've never replayed Mother 3. So that was one idea. But then also, I had promised Viviana that I'd play Golden Sun. But I'm still not completely sure about playing long games blind. I mean, this one I was okay with because it's just a visual novel. Oh, Nash wants me to play Golden Sun too? Alright, that's 2 votes for Golden Sun. I'll put it at the top of my queue. And if nothing else pushes it down, oh god, the Mondo Butter. If I haven't played it, I must. Alright, I guess I'm playing even more Camelot games. I'll put it at the top of my queue, and if nothing else pushes it down, fine, that'll be my next big game. I actually did buy a copy of Golden Sun recently, I should play it. Oh boy, but this game, such an emotional roller coaster. Such way better writing than I expected, at least like character-wise. Plot had its ups and downs, but the characters were so lovable. Even the ones that you love to hate. Monokuma, Junko. So good. Where's Danganronpa 2 in the queue? I already answered that, but after the next long game, or at least, well, sometime later? What is this? What's going on? Why does Monokuma have 2 tails? It looks like a tiny butt. Nani? You have an AI? Were you not controlled by Junko?
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed.
Cliffhanger.
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
What the fuck? I mean, that would be less surprising if we already didn't know that he was the mascot of the next few games. Epilogue? Oh, UI has broken. Well, that's it. Oh wow, there is a school mode. I'm not gonna be playing that. No, not on stream. So yeah, that's it. That's Danganronpa. Oh my god. This is the longest game I played on the channel so far. Even longer than Mario and Luigi. Wow. Whereas V3 in the queue after the anime? And that comes after Danganronpa 2. Kind of a obvious thing. Maybe Junko's dad is headmaster? Or mom? But I don't know if it has anything to do with Junko's family besides Mikuro. Although, we just don't know what the heck is going on with this Monokuma. I really think that the writers of the game didn't know what they were doing at the time, and they just wanted to leave it off on a cliffhanger so that they'd get more funding. It worked! It worked. They've definitely proved themselves with this game. This is, I believe this is what put Spike Chunsoft on the map. Yeah, it's really good. So, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. I guess all I can really say is this was an amazing series. I don't regret starting it at all, even if it did take 2 months to play. I had been considering starting this game for a long time, and me starting to play on Twitch, starting to have an audience, this series wouldn't have continued without all of you guys, all you viewers, because like me just playing this by myself. I mean, I could have done that in a day, I could have done that in a weekend, but this Twitch streaming experience is honestly something that you can't replicate with just playing games by yourself. Showing all this game and other games offer you guys, it really helps keep me going, because I'm like, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I don't want to get too sappy, but thank you all again. Much love to all of you. Thanks for watching. Next big game, still to be determined, but Golden Sun is way up high there. Oh man. You wouldn't have known of Danganronpa if it wasn't for me. This game, I'm surprised that a lot of people don't know about this game, because I keep coming across it in like just ancillary life, like people with Danganronpa avatars, Danganronpa merchandise at like anime conventions. It's a game that has definitely got its fans, and when you have such a strong fan base as a game like this, it's something that gives me hope, if you pardon the pun. It's when I see people like all coming together over something they love, like people. A big topic these days is how much people hate like toxic fan bases and all that, but I'm like, behind the toxic fan base is a fan base for something wholesome, people that came together for something they like, for like a genuinely cool reason. And like, I can ignore fan bases for that, because I know that there's something good hidden there deep inside. Now you're a huge fan. I'm a huge fan. I've been resisting the urge to like look up stuff on the wiki, look up merchandise, look up like anything I can about this game, because I know there's gonna be spoilers. Just this morning I was looking at like buying a Monokuma plush off of like from AliExpress or whatever. I mean, I know it's gonna be fake, but you know how expensive real merchandise is? Super expensive. But anyway, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. For today's stream, the final stream of Danganronpa. One more time, thank every one of you, all my regulars that have come across as part of this. Celeste, Runaway Nubs if you're still there, Sylveon. Thank you to my mods, Nash, Viviana, Nathan. Thank you all for helping me do what I do. Because again, this is you guys as much as it is me. So, next time, something new. And my normal spiel. Let me just get the chicken up. Uh-oh, where'd he go? There he is. Oh my god. There he is. If you're not followed on Twitch or on Twitter, you can do so to catch my next streams and find out when I'm streaming, if you miss a stream, you can catch my archives on my YouTube. And yeah. If you want to see more people playing games, more cool people playing cool games, I think Brad's about to start soon with his run of Castlevania Dark Souls. And if you're hyped for like Bloodstained or like even Simon and Victor coming to Smash, you should check him out. He does good stuff. So thank y'all. Oh yeah, you can also check out. How could I forget? You can also check out Nash and my friend Peter on their YouTube channel with gaming. They do lots of indie games, cool platformer games. I will shill as much as I can, because this is a momentous occasion. But yeah. So I gotta stop. They're all over the place, honestly. That's a good thing, variety. So, I gotta get going. This has been a great time, and I'm sad that it's over. I'm happy that it happened. Have a good night, everyone. Don't stay up too late. And Bok Bok, welcome to the chicken coop. I've ruined the moment, haven't I? Alright, bye. Good night. Okay, bye. I'm crying. So sad. So happy.